Wake the fuck
The
up, New
FCC
World. The
commissioner
order
calls
is
Apple
coming.
and Google to remove TikTok from their app stores. Y'all want to know why? Listen to this shit.
Everyone wants to be TikTok right now, and all these companies are trying to roll out short-form video to compete better with TikTok.
Everybody wants to be TikTok. So what are you seeing? What actions are these companies taking, and why do they want to be TikTok?
Well, I think the problem is the old playbook was buy up these rivals, and they're not able to do that right now with the antitrust scrutiny. So their second best option is to copy them. We saw Facebook do that really effectively with Instagram stories, with disappearing posts, which was what Snapchat pioneered. But they haven't been able to do that with short-form video, and I think it's just because TikTok has just captured young people, it's captured the cultural zeitgeist, and it's just far ahead of all these competitors.
Right, so that's the real challenge. And there's been a lot of stories, Brian, lately about TikTok and its ownership and the data that American users have, maybe being seen by China. Fill us in on that.
Sure. I mean, I think what we saw this past week was TikTok announcing that it moved all of its U.S. users' data to a platform owned and operated by Oracle, which goes toward addressing some of the concerns that U.S. national security have raised about TikTok's links to China. It is owned by a Chinese company, and the company has really had a hard time trying to address those concerns that, U.S. users' data could be put at risk if the Chinese government were to try to get access to it, for example.
I see.
In China pose a national security threat.
It collects the sites that you visit. It collects your search history. It collects your keystrokes.
That should give us great concern.
Cybersecurity experts with the Department of Homeland Security, FBI, and Department of Justice.
All right, so listen, right? We all know what's supposed to happen on July 5th with CERN, right? Listen, man, my thoughts are, once this event takes place, bro, they're going to try to get rid of the app so we can be disconnected from the world. Once this joint is gone, bro, we're not going to be connected anymore. Like, the information is going to be like, I'm telling y'all, bro. And then we're going to be encountering all this crazy shit, bro. It's going to be over. It's over. It's over.
Do not engage, do not engage, do not engage, do not engage, do not engage. Mind your business, mind your peace. Think happy, high vibrational thoughts. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Do not engage, do not engage. Don't listen to that song. Do not watch that movie. Do not watch that TV show. Do not entertain that conversation. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Protect your energy.
Another reason they don't want you wearing your hair long is because it connects you to nature. The more you let your matted hair, matted ether, the more you let your matted ether grow, it holds all this electricity and energy. See, this is why we wore our hair like that. And we are magnets, magnetism. So this makes you more magnetic. Your hair makes everything about you. It's like your locks is like crystals. Your locks is just like wearing motherfucking crystals. You know what I'm saying? Your locks or your afro, or you let your hair just grow out, braids, locks, goddesses, just natural hair. Just when you let your hair just grow naturally. You ain't even have to do nothing to it. Just let it be natural though. Okay, how you style it. You can style it however you want to style it. You need to have some ether on your motherfucking crown chakra, my nigga. Especially with all this light coating they're doing. Because then if you got ether, it helps protect you against it, especially if you're aware. The longer my ether get, the more powerful I become, the more tapped in I become with everything, with all of nature. Everything be attracted to me. Say, look, when you go in the military, they program the fuck out you, right? And notice, what do the military do? Shave their head. They understand the signs of you, man. They understand the signs of you. And when you get to noticing this shit, you can see it's war. Every little thing has been around you just to hinder you. And once you accept that, now see, that's the cookie. That's the cookie that nobody wants to crumble.
I want y'all to know how this earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar. Because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich. Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Navi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth. And they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall. And so was nature, all the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past. Taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees. You know on Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees? Now in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the Earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls and they call them gods and giants and all types of things. What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are saying them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the peace that we had. AKA Native Americans, Africans, Egyptians, all that. Same thing that they did to the Nabi people in the movie. So much bad, sad, negative things happening on this planet to where it can't even be its full potential because it's trying to clean itself up. Prime example, while we're alive, we take so much resources from the earth. And then when we die, we put ourselves in coffins, unaccessed to the earth or the soil. In the movie Avatar, they literally bury their bodies to give back to the earth, but we don't even do that. Let's really try to understand what this movie meant and what we're capable of. Always stay dangerous.
Alright, let's talk about CERN. I wasn't planning on making a video about this, but a lot of y'all keep asking me what's my thoughts on it, so fuck it. So CERN is supposed to be this machine or device or whatever that's supposed to make our universes collide, or I don't know, I haven't read too much into it. There's a very evil agenda on whatever they're doing. They know something that we don't. I want y'all to take a look at the CERN logo. You all see the 666, the 3 sixes, 1 6, 2 6, 3 6. Just pause it and look at it. First y'all think I'm reaching it because why would they put 666 in the logo, right? It's not like the first time. 6, 6, and another 6. Look closely, pause it and look. Still reaching? Got the Google Chrome sign. 6, 6, and another 6. Put this shit in our face all of the time. Pause and read this and tell me if this is all a coincidence. They're talking about 666, they're talking about the number of the beast, the devil number, 666. Why out of all numbers is that the devil number? Maybe because carbon-12 composed is 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons. Us as black people have 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons in our skin. This is carbon. Yes, all life contains carbon, but this is literally all carbon, all melanin. That's why we look down on so much in this world. We're the evil ones, we're the bad ones, we're the devils. Did you know if you look in the Bible or anything, you won't find out one reason why the devil number is 666? This is just a wild coincidence. But I have to change locations. Anyway, do y'all see this statue that's in front of the CERN building? Y'all know who this is? This is a statue of the Hindu deity Shiva. Take a look at this. What is Shiva's role in the universe? Shiva's role is to destroy the universe in order to recreate it. CERN's mission is to help to uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. I think this is just a coincidence. You have to put this shit in your face. How much longer until you finally see this shit for what it is? Like, nobody questions nothing. They put everything right in front of y'all. This is the main thing to remember. Do not be worried about this whole CERN shit. I told y'all to not worry about anything that you can't control. Just focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. If you eating healthy, if you taking care of yourself, if you showing love to others, you got nothing to worry about on this entire planet. Worry about what you can control. Love y'all.
3 signs you're a popular loner. 1. Always listening to music. 2. Have little to no real friends. 3. Prefer to...
If the sun is in space,
No.
why is there light on Earth and no light in space?
One more time, I couldn't hear you.
I call on Michael, the Archangel of Protection. I call on Raphael, the Archangel of Healing. I call on Gabriel, the Archangel of Messages. I ask for your help and protection during this time of need. Surround me with your angelic light and keep me safe as I sleep at night. Be by my side throughout the day and hear my callings as I pray. May you bless me with your never-ending love. Amen.
This is the truth about crystals. So it's a lot of speculation about crystals because not everybody believes that they work. Some people don't even believe that crystals are real. So let's talk about where they come from and how they can enhance your energy. Crystals come from the crust of the earth. The reason why each crystal looks different is because they went through different processes of being formed. A lot of crystals have different elements too. So after millions of years of being formed, they finally come out looking like this. Different colors, different variations, and different meanings. So the question now is, how can these crystals benefit us? As we all know, everything is made up of energy, including us. Well, not only do crystals have their own energy, but they also store it too. Which is why if you put a crystal crystal necklace on is able to shift and move your energy because it has its own. Each crystal is able to shift your energy based off the elements it was created with, which is why yellow jasper can increase your happiness, or black obsidian can help you with stability. But it's only worse if you use legitimate crystals. So if you guys want to try this out, I recommend you shopping at beyond5d.com. Not only are their crystals authentic, but they also have different variations and styles to choose from. They even have a whole tab for testimonies of people that bought their crystals and love the results. So if you want fast access to these crystals, be sure to hit the link in bio. And use code NOWWeRISE to get a nice discount on your first.
Eden is not describing a literal physical place, but an allegory meant to illustrate the harmonious relationship human beings can have with Mother Earth, one that we enjoyed in the past, but have lost sight of in modern times. In the story of the Garden of Eden, the forbidden fruit is a fruit that came from a vine, and this vine could remove veils and make humans like gods. Like the forbidden fruit, ayahuasca comes from a vine. Referred to in scientific communities as Banisteriopsis caapi, this vine is found mostly in the Amazon. Could this ancient story actually be referencing the magical plant?
So about meditation, I always tell people that meditation is key because you feel like your soul is overworking or you're looking for a type of peace to where you can become centered with just yourself, just come one, and just control your thoughts and focus on certain thoughts. I feel like meditation is what you need to do to work because, you know, it's all about just controlling your breath, focusing on your breath, and just, you know, focusing on your thoughts,
Right.
realizing certain thoughts, releasing them, and focusing on what's important. It brings a type of calmness to you, a type of calmness to where you don't chase anything, everything starts to come to you. You start to realize you have, your days begin to be longer, you begin to utilize your time more. And also it helps with depression, anxieties,
Right.
insomnia, all that stuff. It helps with it. Breath work is very important. The way that you inhale, exhale, or the pauses you take in between, that's very important because they can help the digestive system.
Okay, so are we going to talk about CERN, the multiverse, dreams, the Mandela effect? I watched Multiverse of Madness last night, and this scene really got to me.
Dreams are windows into the lives of our multiversal selves.
That was his theory.
So that recurring nightmare where I'm running naked from a clown.
Somewhere out there. It's real.
Somewhere out there.
I've always said that dreams are literal portals to an unknown world. We're stepping into the bodies of the different universes of ourselves. Have you ever had a dream where you realized that it was a dream and you instantly woke up? What if that means the consciousness of that universe pushed you out and back to your original body? The thought that there are alternate versions of ourselves based off the different decisions that we make. If you've ever watched Rick and Morty, this theory is explained so good. Do y'all remember Star Labs in The Flash, which gave people powers, multi-dimensional travel? Well, CERN is doing something like that. They might open a portal to another universe. Now in 2012, CERN used this particle accelerator. You know, 2012 when the Mayan calendar said that the world would end? But some people think at this time CERN caused our realities to merge with another universe. Hence why some things are different than what we remember. Because I swear it used to say Jiffy on the peanut butter. In the movie, there's an ability called dream walking, which you meditate and jump into the body of that version of you in a different universe. When you travel to that universe, it kind of looks like you're traveling through brain cells, which would explain why our brain cells look like the universe. This might be too much to take in for some people, to fathom that there are alternate universes and versions of ourselves. There's an exact scene how people's minds go crazy after they realize this.
It's fine. Everything is fine. There's an infinite number of realities, Morty. And in a few dozen of those, I got lucky and turned everything back to normal. I just had to find one of those realities in which we also happen to both die around this time. Now we can just slip into the place of our dead selves in this reality, and everything will be fine.
Morty was literally freaking out. But tell me what y'all think about all of this. Stay dangerous.
As y'all know, you're going in the grocery stores, you don't see nothing on the shelf for real. They're not stocking them shelves back up. Those rich folks know us they in. They know us they in. They trying to cash out. They trying to go to planet Goldilocks. They trying to go. They trying to leave us here. They ain't got time to play. They cashing out, people. They're gonna sell y'all all that mutated meat. Get y'all sick, snatch y'all organs, take y'all plasma out y'all body and live another day. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all better stop playing with yourselves. Y'all better get your mind right. A chicken bone. These people rather die and eat a chicken bone than live forever.
It's important for you to have some type of connection with nature. It's important for you to able to be out here. Like what I'm doing right now, this shit can cure cancer. It cures anything that's in your body. Nothing can survive if you come out here and plant your feet in the grass, bro. It brings you inner peace. It takes you straight to your higher self. That self of you that, for example, you know how you got all the ideas is flowing. It puts you at a higher vibration. It puts you at who you want to be. Naturally, if you don't have your phone in your hand, you can't think about shit but what you want to do. That's all you can do is think about what you want to do.
This is the gravel vote code for Win the Lottery. 461-0567. Peace and stay woke.
So y'all telling me that God gives us free will, but other human beings have the power and authority to rule over us and tell us what to do? Okay.
I want to be wrong, but I hope that this movie right here, when it comes out, I hope it's not about what I think it's going to be about. I think it's going to be a scary alien movie. Pay attention, they're doing this on purpose. They're going to start making these movies look as realistic as possible. And then the name of the movie is Nope. It's catchy. It's so people can catch it. It's catchy. It feels catchy. So if you see it, you just be like, nope. It's all part of the programming. Kiki, you know better, Kiki. I hope this movie is not disappointing, because if I think it's going to be about what I think it is, y'all really got to stop lying to these people, man. Like, come on. You know damn well that if I see an alien, the first word that's going to come out of my mouth is not nope, it's hell.